Hey guys, this is Mr. H. This is question 21 from the June 2024 Algebra 1 Regents exam. Basically, it's just a linear function and they want you to interpret what the slope and the y-intercept are. So it says, when babysitting, Nicole charges an hourly rate and an additional charge for gas. She uses the function c of h equals 6h plus 5 to determine how much to charge for babysitting. The constant term of this function represents what? Now, so if we look at this function, it's just saying, what is this? That's the constant. This is the slope. This is the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is basically, let me go a little further. Remember, every linear function can be written into this form, the slope-intercept form. The coefficient of the x is the slope. The constant is the y-intercept. So in this case, 6 is the slope, 5 is the y-intercept. And basically the five is, what's the beginning amount that she charges? So even before she gets there and starts charging $5 or $6 an hour, she gives them a charge. For me to get to your place, she says, I have to spend $5 for gas. So that's going to be an additional charge. And you're going to have to pay that regardless of how many hours I'm there. So if let's say you call me and say, Nicole, I need you to come babysit. And I say, can you come on Friday at 5 o'clock? And then I show up at 5 o'clock and then you say, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to call you. My daughter was sick, so we don't need you. We're not going to be able to go out. We're going to stay in. So sorry. What Nicole will say, if she's a good business person, she'll go, I hope your daughter feels better, but I wish you guys had called me so I wouldn't have had to drive all the way over here. So because I had to drive here, you got to give me $5, right? That's what that 5 means. It means that's the amount that I'm going to charge you for the gas to show up at your apartment or at your house. And then every hour that I stay, I'm going to charge you $6. So basically that's the charge for gas. That's the y-intercept. That's the initial amount that I charge. And then the hourly rate is 6. And the number of hours is just h. And then the total is c of h. So I'm going to go through all of these. This is the b. This is this is m. And this is x, the number of hours. Or let's see. Let me make this a little cleaner. So we got a function, a linear function. So the additional charge, that's b. That's the y-intercept. That's 5. The hourly rate is 6. That's the m. And then the h that's the number of hours that I stay there, and that would be equivalent to the x here. And then the total that she earns is just the function, right? C of h, or we could say y, right? So basically, those are the equivalent. So it's a linear function. We got the slope, we got the y-intercept, and that's it. So that was probably overkill, but that's a little review for linear functions. The y-intercept is what she's charging. That's the constant. So I'm going to stop, post. If you have any questions, let me know.